this to perfection. Smoke on his right, tap on the bomb, spray through, 8 HP, and Alex is forced to move, forced to get away, and the smoke's still down. At least knows he's nowhere else. He has to be there. He is so smart. He clears everything. 3 steps ahead, and he gets championship point for Liquid.
Look, in 2018, when Zeus was the coach and Taco was the 5th player for this team, they were making final after final, but they kept getting defeated by their #1 foe of Astralis. And look, Astralis are the greatest team of all time. What they did in 2018, I don't think it can be matched.
Team Liquid made it to 5 grand finals in 2018, losing all of them, and watched Astralis take home the first edition of the Intel Grand Slam in the span of 9 tournaments and 232 days. Going into 2019, the North American roster was looking for revenge. Coach Zeus and star support Taco were traded to MIBR for major winner Stewie 2K, while former Liquid player Eric Adren Hogue was brought in as the team's new coach. These changes were made in the hopes of overcoming their long-standing curse of second-place finishes and finally climb to the summit of the world rankings in the process.
Sydney for them was not only where it made the community start to realize this team was going to be something special, but it made themselves start to believe that they were going to be something special, and it made themselves believe that they had it within them to be one of the best teams in the world. A team like that had been so close for so long, that first event just opens the floodgates, and that's what starts it all. Stewie could finally push him over the edge of being someone who could take on Astralis. And even when they did it early on in the year, no one really believed that it would continue quite yet.
But now it's going to be Stewie. He has to get aggressive. Good find on the first one. Best chance for Liquid, and it's a one-on-one. Smoke. Entry, but he fires into it and times it perfectly.
Winning at Sydney was a very special moment. It was our first big win. It was our first notch at the Grand Slam. We took the win. I actually had my wife there. She saw the win for the first time, so it was very exciting for me personally. And just being in Sydney in general, it was our first time out of the country, so it was a really special moment for me. And just winning in general, it was our first Tier 1 tournament win, I think, of 2019 at the Grand Slam. So it really meant a lot to us, and that's where it kick-started.
He's low this time. He's clutched back too. Surely not another. Tries to bait out the defuse. Nitro peaks. Confirms that he's not on him. And Elise holds his nerve. It's championship point for Liquid. Twist still waits. He'll peek. Froland spotted. He's got the CZ and he's gone. It's all on the JW. Smoked away. And it's done finally.
Give it up for Team Liquid. Your Intel Extreme Masters Sydney 2019 champion.
DreamHack Dallas was their second stop. It was a little bit deeper after Sydney. It was the second stop for the Intel Grand Slam. That was a big test because you have ENCE there. They had to face the demons that knocked them out of IEM Katowice and knocked them out at the major. Team Liquid has made every grand final except for the major. So that one against ENCE, that upset loss to ENCE was really, really upsetting.
DreamHack Dallas, who put against ENCE, we had a little rivalry going on between them. They beat us at the major earlier this year, so I really wanted to get revenge from that. We played them in a couple best of ones in Blast, if I'm not mistaken, and we tied a couple times, so we really wanted to prove our worth and prove that we're the better team, and that was our second notch in the Grand Slam, so that tournament meant a lot for us as well. And winning on home soil is also a special moment, and we had a lot of great fans there and stuff, so it was a great feeling.
Twist has to be so perfect in position on A. He can sense players on the other side. It's going to be a kill for Twist, surely. He gets the first. Is this where it ends? Alu in a 3 versus 1. Shot Twist is tagged.
But he's got the kill. And Liquid have it. They've got the championship. They've got Masters.
It was that third stop at the Intel Grand Slam, and for Team Liquid, it was again just one more demon they had to face.
Montpellier, we played against the Charlottes in the playoffs, and we had a lot to prove. The last map was Vertigo. They picked it actually, so we had to prove that we were the better team on that map. It came down to, it was really grimy. I think it was 11-4 half for them, and we had to grind our way back. And we put a lot of work into Vertigo, and I'm glad it really came out we came out swinging on our T side.
Glaive still not making his way just in yet. Device gets a second one. They could do it already. And Device, he misses a shot, but he's going to stick it. He's going to stick the defuse, and now got him in the smoke. The debate had been raging. Is Astralis still the #1 team? We just coined them the best team in CSGO history. Can we really take that #1 spot away from them so quickly? So for this matchup, that was everything. That was what was kind of finally going to tell us who the best team was. And Liquid winning that was huge. That was the final demon. That was the final hurdle they had to get off their chest, off their back. It was spectacular for the team atmosphere.
Came into the final very strong against G2. They were the hometown Warriors, and there's a lot of fans cheering for them. It's always fun when the fans are cheering against you, just because you have like the extra fire and fuel.
This could be the final winning moment, just him walking down. He's spotting it out. He's going to be flanking Maz. They're setting up, and that's an absolute disaster. Doing. He may have just done it. Double for him, and Alicia on the other side. Oh my God, Amanek in a 1 versus 3 with 19 seconds. Unbelievable scenes here.
That was our third notch in the Grand Slam, so the dream became reality. We knew we could do it, and we knew that we were the best team in the world at that point. So here we are now.
This would be a special event for Liquid to win. Obviously, the Grand Slam would be completed, but I think it would also epitomize like the entire mentality shift that this team has gone through from last year to this year with Stewie entering this lineup. When you talk to these players now, it's all about making history. It's all about they want that Grand Slam for the historical context of it. Last year it was, can we just please win a final against Astralis? This year it's saying, let's do something no one's ever done before. Let's do something that can't be repeated. And if they win, a Grand Slam in 4 out of 4 attempts, a Grand Slam in 63 days or something mental like that, that might not ever be repeated. And that's how you make your name in Counter-Strike history. And that's what this event means for Team Liquid.
Liquid are now close, and I think that they also know that they are close. It brings some thoughts in your head that can be hard to deal with, but also really motivating. So we'll see how they will use those feelings that they have, and if they're able to close it out now, or we will see a lot of teams maybe beating them in the finals and winning a lot of money as well.
Everyone understands how to beat them. It's not like Astralis. They play completely different. They play for like individual level, and all teams want to challenge them.
Are we ready? Let's get it on!
Cologne is always, I think, probably the most prestigious tournament of all time for CSGO. The fans, there's always so many fans. There was like 18,000 we played. So I came in the final of ESL One Cologne 2016, and we got destroyed by SK. So it was on the tip of our tongue there, and we knew that we could do it. And just winning in Cologne, winning the Grand Slam there was the most special moment ever for CSGO and my career personally as well. I'm glad we finished it there and we took home the Grand Slam there.
A 2 versus 2, and Liquid have the advantage. They're trying to bring it down to the 2 versus 1. If it's RPK that's dropped, they could be in serious trouble. That should do it. There we go. It's Team Liquid, and that's what it means to them. They've taken it in the 4th map. The favourites coming into the tournament have just unlocked the Intel Grand Slam. That's ESL One Cologne under their belt and $1 million bonus.
Untouchable! Team Liquid through raw skill and will are your ESL One Cologne 2019 champions!